Week 2, 2007, Browns vs. Bengals, the Battle of Ohio shootout. Hi everyone, I'm Salito and welcome to the Fantasy Football Historian. What started as a quiet 7-6 first quarter quickly erupted into chaos. The Bengals and Browns combined for 5 touchdowns in the second quarter alone. And by the end, fans witnessed a 96-point explosion filled with fantasy fireworks. Carson Palmer and Derek Anderson would go toe-to-toe, slinging the ball all over the field. Palmer piled up 401 yards and 6 touchdowns, 41.4 points, while Anderson answered with 328 yards and 5 scores for 33 points. The receivers went off as well. Chad Johnson torched the Browns, 11 catches, 209 yards and 2 touchdowns, 43.9 points, and his running mate, TJ Houshmandzadeh, added 2 scores of his own for 26.9 points. On the other side, Cleveland's duo of Braylon Edwards, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, 34.6 points, and Kellen Winslow Jr., 100 plus yards and a score for 22 points. But it wasn't just through the air. Jamal Lewis, in only his second game as a Brown after years with the rival Ravens, bulldozed for 216 yards and a touchdown, 27.6 points. And there was even more names getting in on the action. Rudy Johnson totaled 151 yards and a receiving score for 25.1 points, and Joe Jurevicius snuck in 2 touchdowns, 20.4 points, one of his few big fantasy moments of his career. This was the kind of game where everyone scored. You get fantasy points, you get fantasy points, and you get fantasy points. Follow me every day as we revisit the fantasy football timeline, highlighting moments you may have forgotten and some you never knew about.